So let's look at what is a call stack. So when we run any program, we have talked about how variable is basically a memory space. So when we run a program, anything or everything related to that program is loaded into a program stack. It's also called a call stack. So in the max method example, when we have our main method, these are the three variables for the main methods that are stored in our call stack first. So what is a stack? Stack is basically a collection of objects where we put any new object on top of the collection, and if we want to take out any object, we can only access the top of the collection. That means we can remove only the top of the collection. That is called a stack. So after the main method, when we call the max method, so the max method and its variables are declared, or the spaces are allocated just on top of the space of the main method. Then we perform the task for the max method, and when the task for the max method is done, this space again become empty and we come to the main method. And then when the task of the main method is also done, this space is also declared as empty, so the stack is now empty. Let's trace this program. So at first in the main method we declare int I equal 5. So in our stack at the beginning we have an allocated space for I and the value is stored 5. Then the next j equal 2. So on top of I we have another space allocated j for j and the value is 2. Then we actually call the max method. So from here, okay, so before calling max method, we need to first declare k. That means we need to allocate a space for k, but the space is empty at the moment. Then we call the max method. When we call the max method, we actually go from here to a new location on top of it, and we have the two spaces for num1 and num2, where the value of I is copied into num1 5 and the value of j is copied into num2. Then we declare the variable result on top of num2, and then we compare num1 and num2, and we assign the value of num1 into the result. So we copy the value 5 into the result here, and finally we return the value of result. So when we return from this method, that means we are getting out of this method in the computer or in the memory. Actually what happens, we actually declare this space as empty again. That means we can put other stuff here if necessary, and we go back into the next item in the stack. So here the next item in the stack is the main method itself. So we come back here and we put the value 5 into the space k, and after we are done, this space will be again marked as empty. So this is the call stack or program stack.